I always believe that you should have high cash flow. So I always maintain a very high cash flow. I would say that the rent is around 2.4 lakhs, which we have seen there. So what does it translate to? Around 30 lakhs a year. That would be kind of the rent I'm paying right now. The school fees is the next big bucket. I think it costs around, with the bus and whatever, around 12 to 13 lakhs is there. So that makes it 43. And then besides that, I think maybe spend 1 lakh a month on other things on a regular basis. And then maybe there's some holidays, maybe once in 6 months or something, which may cost 2-3 lakhs. So I think that is the broad-based spending is there. I am Bhasker Jaiswal. I am the CEO of a media agency in Mumbai. For the last 6 months, I am in Mumbai. You need to track that dollar rate in that way. And it's not 2 million, so but it's somewhere between 1 million and 2 million. It changes every day, but around that much. Yeah. Like around 50% would be in equity markets. Some amount of ETFs on commodities like gold. 40% would be in real estate, both commercial and residential. But I don't know my house. Buying a house to live, I think that's a very career limiting move, because then you have said that for next 20 years I will live in the small radius of 30-40 kilometers where economic growth will happen and where your skills will be relevant. The rest 10% will be like cash. Most expensive thing that you own and how much? I think the most expensive thing is a residential property I own, which will be around 2.2 crores. Does money buy happiness, right? So obviously, like, money is a hygiene factor. The lack of it will cause unhappiness, but being there may not cause happiness. The other way to look at it is not maximize happiness, but minimize unhappiness. And by default, you will be happy. And then for that way, you should just reduce scarcity of anything in your life which you think you need. The other thing I want to also talk about is that, like, the whole concept of bonus. That I think bonus, most people don't understand the concept. Bonus actually means a bonus. You should not expect it. Most people have put in a bonus in their all the calculations of financial thing, which is totally wrong, and that's why they're always disappointed, because they have expectation. Which is the biggest financial risk you have ever taken? I think marrying my wife. That's the biggest risk. Risk is based on information I have, and you actually don't really know what your spouse will behave in financially. That I was born in Kanpur, so if you look at Bombay as a city, is much more optimistic than what a layman in Kanpur will feel, right? So his investment choices and risk ability will be very different. Very big difference, say, from a smaller city in India and a big city in India, is that the advice you get from your peers is all based on obligations, right? Your mama's friend is an insurance broker, this is a stock broker, somebody is a chit fund guy, somebody is actually opening a restaurant and you make your investment. They mix their social obligations with the investment decisions. And I'm looking at a financial angle. Maybe the relationship is more valuable in the money. They're making investment in the relationship rather than the rate of return. Then maybe it works out for them. One thing you would want your daughter to learn from you, I think one thing she can learn definitely from me is being chill about things and not reacting. I think the mistake most people make is that they're saving for eternity. And as Keen said, in long term, we are all dead. And also they're saving for other people, like their children or grandchildren and stuff like that. I think that is the biggest mistake, and that is why people feel they are not rich enough. If you just accept the fact that you're going to die one day and you will not be able to use any of the money or assets you have, then you might as well use it. And if you want to use it in your lifetime, then you don't need that much. My always goal is be very time rich. Your ability to able to choose what you do at what given point of time. Either the way I think rich you should evaluate is how much time you have to do things you want to do. This Nusr Badr has a शेर. He says, उन्हें कामयाबी में सुकून नजर आया तो वो दौड़ते रहे, हमें सुकून में कामयाबी दिखी तो हम ठहर गए. ख्वाहिशों के बोझ में बशीर तू क्या कर रहा है, इतना तो जीना ही नहीं जितना तू मर रहा है.